Hi, everybody. Give me a second to get my chat up. Hey, everybody. How are you? Hi, Liz. So I got a lot of stuff for you today. I know there is a lot of people going live today, so hopefully I do get some people in today. If you're in, say hi. Cool. Cool. I'll give it a couple of minutes here and then we'll start selling some jewelry. Got a bunch of stuff today. I've got a purse haul. I've got some stuff my husband brought back from Radford. I've got a few pieces of jewelry. Plus, I've got the box from, hi, San Juana. Hi, Bambi. Hi, Jackie, my sister, Jackie. Jackie Purvis is my oldest sister. My second to the oldest sister. Hi, Bunch of Carrots. Hi, Pam. Oh, Pam Fagel, that's my stepsister. So there's another sister there. Hi, honey. Susan. Mary, hello. So if y'all weren't watching earlier, I've got a lot of stuff today. I've got a couple of boxy charms. I've got this box from Joan. And I know there is some silver pieces in here, so I'll be doing a giveaway on a silver piece. And I have a lot of, well, I got 4 purses that I bought this week. One is a legitimate Coach. The other one is a fake. So I'm going to kind of show you a little bit how to distinguish the difference. At least I'm pretty sure one is a fake because the quality just isn't there. Hey, Barb, how are you? So I guess I'll go ahead and show you what my husband and my son picked up. They were trying to find a jar for me because jars have been a little bit hard to come by lately. And so they couldn't find a jar when he was visiting Jack in Radford last weekend, but they did pick up a couple of really cool pieces. I got this, which I'm sure is a bookmark, and it does look vintage. It's really pretty. I think it's brass. Oh, showing you the backside. Oh, I just noticed it's missing a stone on the one side, but I can replace that. I've got some vintage stones, but it has like a gold color on the other side. Hey, Susan Ironside, how are you? Hey, my cozy Ness. Hi, Rebecca. Oh, I was going to see if that is, yeah, I believe it's brass, but it does look, I kind of remember these style back in the day. So Jack and Tim picked those out, my husband and my son, and then they got this. They just liked the look of it. It's one of those dichroic glass pendants. Yeah, they do pretty good in picking out the jewelry. I think they said everything was on sale. It was marked $5, but I don't believe they paid that much for it. And then this was my favorite thing they found, and this was marked $1.99, but I think they paid less than that for it. But it's Born to Shop, and it's JJ. I don't know if you can see the JJ, but it's JJ. Hey, Nancy, my other sister is on. So far I have 3 sisters on. Pam Fagel, Jackie Purvis, and Nancy Albrecht are 3 of my sisters. So say hi to them, everybody. Hi, Angie. How are you? So I did get the chat figured out this time, Angie. No problems. So the purses. This is the first one, and my Goodwill does not put the favorite one that I find all the good jars at. They don't put their brand name purses like behind glass and charge a fortune for them. They just put them all out, and the first one that gets them gets them. So I do often find some pretty decent purses for between $3.25 and $4. But this one is Hobo International. It's a salmon color, and it's in really good condition. I have it photographed. I'm going to list it here soon, but it's leather, and it is really clean. Has a little bit of corner wear, but not bad. Whoever had it obviously took really good care of it because it is super clean on the inside. It has a really nice lining, but this is a Hobo International, and usually Hobo International will have a leather tag on the inside, and somewhere on the outside you'll usually find their logo, which is right there. And this is a really nice leather. It's not a patent leather, but it is kind of a shiny leather. Nancy, I did get that package in the mail for you. And then I found this little one. Now, this is really retro. This definitely looks 80s. But when I was in there, it was very nicely made. And it was really clean. So I looked it up, the brand, because I hadn't really heard of the brand, Gianni Bernini. And they seem to be reselling pretty well. So I went ahead and grabbed it. It was $3.25. So I figured, what the heck, if nothing at all, if I can't sell it, I will fill it full of jewelry and do a giveaway with it. And then, of course, I find, hi, Vicki, how are you? Then I find a lot of Vera Wang there, and usually Vera Wangs I use as my giveaways. But I found this one, and this one will probably be one of my giveaways. I'll fill it full of jewelry. It is really clean. It's in perfect condition. Hi, Cam. Which reminds me, today on Angie's channel, I probably put my foot in my mouth and said something that might have offended somebody, and it wasn't meant to offend. I made the statement that they were talking about how much you can sell boxes and bags for, without the jewelry or something in it. And I made the statement, dang, what does that say about us as a society? Basically, that we have too much money, that we can afford to buy, to pay for the box for something without having the bag in it. And basically what I meant by that is that as a society, we are extremely blessed that we all have, most of us do. Some of us, are struggling in this country, but most of us are really blessed. We have more than we could ever possibly need or want. And there's nothing wrong with that because we work hard, we earn it. My only point is, if you are that blessed, please give back. If you're blessed enough to be able to spend money on a box that doesn't have a piece of jewelry in it, please give back. Help out those that are suffering, that are less fortunate, because there are people in this country that can't pay their rent or buy food, and there are people in other countries that probably laugh at us when they see what we spend our money on. But that was my only point. It was not meant to offend anybody. So if it did, I apologize. Next, I have this coach, and this is actually a legitimate coach. It has all of the earmarks. It's got the good leather. It has the little patch here on the side. It has the coach tag. And this is in really good condition. This is an older coach. I always stuff them to keep them shaped. And then inside it has the leather coach pocket. It has the style number. And then it has the coach creed here. These are all things you want to look for. You want to look at the stitching. You want to look just at the quality in general. But you should find all of those things won't be on every purse. And a lot of times the lining will also have the Coach logo. But those are the kind of things you want to look for on a Coach purse. And I paid $3.25 for this one. I do have this one photographed and listed already. So those are kind of what you want to look for on most Coach bags. Now this one I believe to be fake. This does have the The fabric looks exactly the same. Now this could be real. I'm going to check it out more, but what makes me doubt this one is, for one, it doesn't really, other than having the coach, and this could be one of their very early ones. I'll have to look into it, but it does have the coach, the C's on the front. It does have the nice stitching, and the fabric looks exactly the same as the other one. But the problem that I have with this one is the way it's made here. For one, it doesn't have any emblems or anything on the outside. The zipper does not have the Coach logo, so I'm assuming they probably did them. But this one, it also has the Coach there, but it looks different than the other one. And I couldn't find anything under this number. And this is a real problem here, I thought. For one, the liner's coming apart, and it's a brown liner. And it just seems to be made cheaper. And then the zipper right here. Now, when I bought it, I knew it was probably a fake, but I wanted to show you. See, I've never seen a Coach that was that cheaply made. So I'm not sure on this one, but I believe it to be a fake. Yes, I love Coach bags because they last forever if you take care of them. So the ones for the outlet are cheaper looking. I have bought some in outlets. They do, even the ones in the outlet had all of those bells and whistles. That the biggest problem with that one, and you're right, they do put the cheaper bags in the outlets. But the problem I have with this one, hi Thelma, hi Bougie Bear. But the problem I have with that one is just the quality in general just doesn't seem to be there, but I will check it out. So also I wanted to show you all these things real quick. My sister makes these. These are awesome. If you have not seen these or used them, you put your bowl in it, your hot bowl, and it keeps you from burning yourself. But my sister makes those. So if anybody's interested in any of those, let me know and I'll hook you up with my sister. But those things are really awesome. You want the real Coach bag, Nancy? Is that what you're saying? Oh, your birthday's coming. Yes, Nancy does have a birthday coming really quickly. So recently I did start buying neckties because there's certain brands that I've heard resell pretty well. So I found this Christian Dior. So most of the time my husband ends up with them, but he didn't really want this one. So I'm going to list this one. This one's a Dior. So I'm going to list it and see how well it does. Does anybody else do well with neckties? Yeah, it doesn't have the bells and whistles, and it just doesn't look right. And like I said, I knew that when I bought it, but I wanted to use it as a comparison. Oh, yes, let me show you this. I bought this set of earrings. These are awesome off of Makeup Zombies auction several weeks ago. It's been a while. I just kept forgetting to show them to you. These are so cool. It comes with 4 different colored stones. Whoops, well, 3 now. Different colored stones. It has a pink, a red, a green, and a gold. And right now I have 2 different in there just so you can see them. I am going to list these. These are beautiful. They're not branded, but they are so well made that it's hard to believe whoever made these did not put their name on them. But you might have seen these in her auction, and for somebody reason nobody wanted them, and so I took them. But the stones come out. Watch me lose this. Like that, and then you just replace the stone, but it's like it really kind of reminds me of Joan Rivers, but it's not marked, so not sure who made them. So Ralph Lauren is a good one to look for, Thelma, and Hermes. Yeah, I will die if I find a Hermes in my thrift store. But you never know. Sometimes they don't really pay attention to brand names over there. So Okay, let me get some of this stuff out of the way. What else do I have? Oh, so I discovered this in my jewelry box the other day. I've had it for a really long time. A boss bought it for me years ago and just realized that it's actually the Mexico silver. I didn't even know it's the Taxco. I didn't even know it was actually silver. I've been wearing it for years and never once popped it over. Oh, and my son picked out this ring. This ring spoke to him, so he picked out this ring. It is a costume jewelry, but it's really, really cute. It's not adjustable and it's fairly small, but I thought it was kind of cute. It is an acrylic stone, but it's well made. Hermes, did I say? Oh. Yeah, thank you, Selma. I've had that for years, and I never paid attention that it was, I knew he had bought it back from Mexico, but I really never paid attention. I've probably had it close to 40 years. It's been that long, really, since he bought it for me. So let's jump into this box here from Joan Brody. I've been holding on to it for over a week because, as y'all know, last weekend I ended up not coming on because I wasn't feeling too well. So I kind of held, that's why I have so much now. I held it all from last weekend. Yeah, it's very comfortable to wear, and surprisingly, it stays on pretty well too. Oh, and I did find another piece of my Fire King at the thrift store the other day too, which is surprising because, like I said, I hadn't been able to find pieces of it other than in overpriced antique stores in years, and suddenly I found several pieces recently in the thrift store. Okay, so I'm going to dump this box out. Let me scoot my screen back a little bit. Most of you might have seen a lot of this stuff already because Joan did show it when she was doing her giveaway. So here is looks like copper bangle with gold beads and little pearls, faux pearls. It does look like it's copper, or maybe it's just worn off. It's a copper color. I think it might just be worn off, but nice bangle. Yes, I'm feeling so much better. The Queen of Teapots. Yep, Joan loves her teapots. And these feel like glass pearls. They're sort of an antiqued, creamy gold color. Need a little Okay, I was just going to say they need a little restringing. Yeah, obviously I know better than to do that. Okay, so I'm going to have beads everywhere. Did I say hi, Bambi? Then a string of the faux Tahitian pearls, but these are really nice ones. These do feel like glass too. Maybe they're heavy and they're cold, so I think they're glass. It's a long strand. I've been listing a lot of those really long strand necklaces as Halloween costume jewelry. The little ring. This is a costume ring. It's pretty though. It actually even has open back. It does have a little metal tarnish, but it's pretty. This is cute. I think it's a bird, I guess, with its feathers, like maybe a bird of paradise. See the eyes on the side there? It did kind of look like an octopus when she was showing it, but it just pinned it. It's pretty though. Doesn't have a name, but it's pretty well made. Nice pendant. Oh, it is missing a stone, but like I said, I've got plenty of stones for replacement. Joan is funny. Yes, she cracks me up. Love watching Joan. Then a little hair tie with acrylic. It's copper colored on the back. Oh, I gotta find my, there's my magnet. Yeah, it's not sticking. So it might be that, I think it's the copper alloy. I don't think it's solid copper, but everything on the front too, all of the is copper colored. So I don't think it's a matter of it faded. Oh, and then these mother of pearl earrings. These are the ones that, and I have several of these. I'm going to list all together. I have a whole bunch of these pairs. I remember these from, I think these are pretty much vintage 80s. When you see these, they may make them now, but I bought several pairs of those in the 80s like that, which I still have. Okay. Elephant brooch. This is beautiful. I have a pendant that is almost in the upturned trunk. That's almost exactly like this, but it's like a teal blue color that I'm going to put on the chain. Where did I get my jar? Oh, this is a giveaway that Joan Brody did. It was a box that I got in the mail. I think I guessed the temperature or something that day. But most of the time I get my jars from the Goodwill, and I do buy occasionally from Goodwill.com. Oh, this is cool. It's got different stones on it. That one actually has something set into it. And it looks like the chain is leather wrapped, but this is kind of cool. I like that one. They just mostly look like polished stones. Nothing I can identify other than the pearl. But they're nice. It's a nice necklace. Okay, I think, let's see what she has in the bag. I think this is the goodie bag here. So let's do our first giveaway. What do I have here that we're going to give away? Okay, let's start with this little peace symbol. Let's do a giveaway with this. This is sterling. It's marked 925. It's marked, I think it's Italian, 925. Where is my glass? Not Italian, but it doesn't say Italian, but it does have a Y in a circle, which I'm guessing is a brand name I'm not familiar with. Oh, no, wait a minute. It does say 925 Italy on the other side, and then it has a designer mark, and it's a tiny little peace sign, but it is a very nice chain. So that will be my first giveaway. So what is my, let's see, guys. Don't want to do numbers because that takes way too much time. So I just showed you guys first 4 purses. One of them was a salmon color. Does anybody remember that brand name? If first person to get the brand name on that purse will get this. And all you got to do is send me your, email me your address. Hobo, that's it. Liz, Hobo International. Yep. So Liz, I guess that was too easy. So Liz gets this. I will have another giveaway here. Oh, Thelma, this is a lipstick I meant to send you. I'm going to I've got a couple of boxy charms over here to open still from the last 2 months. So I'm going to send you this, and I've got a couple of other things. So I'll show you what it looks like. So if you think you would wear that, let me know. If you're still there, Thelma. Hi, Francis. I don't think my brain works any day. Yeah, the Liz got it. The first one was the Hobo Internet, or the salmon colored one was the Hobo International. This is a seed pearl, and it is set with it is sterling, and it has the silver, or the liquid silver. That's what I'm trying to say. This is cute, though. Joan put some really nice stuff in here. She put quite a few pieces of silver in here. Okay, and then this is the memory wire bracelet. This one's actually kind of nice. They used the long silver beads. So I like that one. That one's nice. It's well made. There's another one. This one has some really nice glass beads on it and a few metal beads. Oh, it actually has a, I guess this is it says Lee and Craig on it. So I guess somebody was going steady there. Egypt. Did I miss something? And just a bangle with some yellow stones, silver tone. This one's kind of small, but this one's actually a little bit better made. It's not bad. If you're on there, Joan, thank you so much. I am loving all of this. And then a wooden and stone bracelet with some little dangles hanging off of it. You brought a post office by Armix. When you can send in USA, then they will deliver it to Egypt. Okay. So you just buy a post office box in the US, and if you send stuff to there, the US will ship it to Egypt? Well, that's a good idea. Huh. I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, I do get people all the time wanting me to ship international, and I'm afraid to do that because of the horror stories. Hi, Sandra. I do ship to Canada, and or I just started shipping to Canada. I will tell you one thing on shipping to Canada through eBay. Do not use the what are they calling it? If you do the international shipping to Canada, just ship it to Canada. Don't use I can't remember what they're calling it, but they have that center set up where you mail it to the center and then they send it on to whatever country. If you do that, the only charges you see for shipping is what it cost you to send it to Kentucky. Once it gets there, they charge the buyer ridiculous amounts of fees. And you don't really see what they're getting charged. And I was went on a couple of websites to see how Canadians felt about that, and they are not at all happy. They won't buy from people who use that function here. So yeah, I would definitely recommend avoid doing that if you're going to ship international through eBay, to not go through their, anybody remember what they call that, but don't go through there. Okay, thanks, Liz. I'll get it out to you early this week. This is nice. This has some, looks like homemade glass beads. These are really pretty. Yeah, all of these feel like glass. This is really nicely made. I like these beads, and it's got a nice toggle. This looks vintage too. Love those beads. Nice. If I missed any Gladys comments or any questions that you asked me, I do go back and look at the chat, so I will answer anything later. Then a hematite necklace. This one's kind of different. It's got the little hematite beads, but it's got little pieces of shell. This is pretty. And they have, this one must be homemade. They have it set up with that type of a clasp. This is nice. I like this one. Global shipping. That's what I'm trying to think of. Yeah, try and avoid the global shipping. Thanks, Angie. The global shipping is a nightmare for the people on the other end. People in Canada say that they don't, on most items, they don't get a custom charge, but if you send it through global shipping, not only do they have to pay the shipping from Canada or from Kentucky to Canada, they also have to pay a customs charge. And they say if you do it the other way on most items, you say very rarely do they have to pay a customs charge. And I'm guessing, you know, if you ship them like the Hope Diamond or something really, really expensive, normally they would get a customs charge. But on the jewelry and stuff that we send over there, they're not going to get the customs charge. So it's cheaper for the people in Canada if you just do their regular international shipping and charge just whatever, a flat rate or whatever their charge is. These are glass beads. It's a stretchy, but these are really pretty glass beads. And this is the beading wire. It's not the memory wire, but I mean, not the cording, but it's the beading wire. This is pretty. So does anybody, I have two boxy charms here that I haven't opened, one for October and one for September. Is anybody interested in seeing one of those? There are a few items for Joan still here. But you want to break from the jewelry for a second and look at the makeup? Is anybody interested in makeup? That's good for the buyer, but the seller, Canada being a good exception. I only use global shipping on eBay, much safer for seller. So yeah, I can see where it would be safer, but it seems like it's so much more expensive. I just sent something through global shipping and she got charged a lot. So I'm waiting for her to deliver or for them to deliver to her to see how it went. I am going to try it through international. And if I have any bad experiences like that, then, you know, I will try the global shipping again. But it just seems like they're getting charged a lot of unnecessary fees. Hi, Joan. Okay. Thanks, Joan. I'm doing your box now, so just come on and watch later. So yes, Vanessa. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so I'll show the makeup. Anybody else? Thelma wants to see makeup. If y'all are okay with that, because there's only like 5 or 6 items in each box, so it won't take long. But if y'all have never heard of this, it's called BoxyCharm. I've been doing it for several years now. So I have a ton of makeup. I do use it, but it's more makeup than I will ever use in a lifetime. It's all full-size brands, and it's all brand name. It's full-size items. It's not, you also get brushes and shampoos and other things like that in it too. And every month there is usually a theme. You see what this month's theme is. This month's theme is Wildflower. And usually it'll have coupons and codes that if you want to repurchase any of the items or any other items. So if anybody sees something here that they want to purchase, just holler at me and I'll get you the coupon or the coupon code. Okay, so I'm not sure which month this is. Let me see if this is. Yeah, I'm not sure which month this is. I'm assuming October is going to have a Halloween theme, so this must be September. So Laura Collar, or Seller, I'm sorry. I'm not familiar with this brand, but this is a New York brand. It is a baked blush, And this is called Blush and Brighten. Oh, Tropic Hues. It's called Tropic Hues. It's pretty. This is one I would probably use. I find that very seldom do I ever get a product in here that does not work for me or my skin tone. A lot of it is pretty neutral and it works for most people. So that's the first one. This one looks like it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 products in it. And there's always really good brushes in here. I never buy brushes anymore. They put a lot of Luxie and Crown and really good brand name brushes. I can't read that one. I don't know what that says, but 3 really nice brushes. And I tell you, I do use these too sometimes. Some of these end up in my cake supply. I use them for petal dusting flowers and stuff like that too. I know, expensive way to petal dust flowers, but you know, oh, the boxes cost on the average, it depends on whether you do 12 months, 6 months, 3 months, or a year as to how much the box cost you. But it's between, no matter what subscription you get, it's between 20 and maybe $22, $23 a month, and you generally get somewhere between $120 and $200 worth of product. So it's well worth it if you use makeup, and it is good makeup. Yeah, it's a nice brand. That they mostly put nice brands in here. I've not seen any drugstore makeup. It's usually more the department store brands, but most of it is over, you know, I would never go and buy this brand and pay this much for it, but if you get it this way, it's affordable. And then Lorac, and this is, it's a matte lip color. Oops, try not to tear the box there. A lot of the products that they put in here are really highly pigmented. This is Lorac Pro. This looks like a, oops. It's a deep purple. Now this is a little too deep for me. I don't really do purples and bright pinks, so probably of everything I get, the lipsticks are the ones that I am more likely to give away. A lot of them are my color. Does that look like a color you would like, Thelma? Because this is a color that I would not. It's I can't do purples or bright pinks. Yes, my link is in the description. Yeah, if you just, I think I still have your address, but if you see some of this makeup you think you would like, I'll send it to you. Oh, this is nice. And there's always a full-size palette of some kind in there. This one is Nightingale, Pretty Vulgar. And let's see what this sells for normally. Let me see if I can find the prices here. Okay, so this is a $35 palette, and I get palettes in here anywhere from $20 to $75 palettes, but this one's $35. The Laura Geller, or Laura Seller, sorry, this sells for $28, which is a little pricey. And the brushes sell for $18. This is the retail prices. They'll probably vary a little bit. And then the Lorac Pro sells for $19. And the brands are different all the time. Like I said, they do put a lot of Luxie and a lot of brands that I recognize, but this box, okay, I'm not sure what this is. Butter Stroke Wow. Roll On Precision. Oh, it's eyeliner. And this is probably black, and I don't do black. Sometimes, oh, that's a nice brush, though. It's a nice liner brush. And this sells for $19. So that's the 5 products. And like I said, I believe this one was September's. Let me open November's really quick. I mean, October's really quick. Then we'll go back to jewelry. I know, Rebecca, you do makeup too. You probably recognize some of these products. Okay, I'll do it. Yes, this is, like I said, this is the best box. I checked out several of them, and I know there's some new ones now, but of all of the boxes out there, this one really does seem to be the best deal. And a lot of them have sample size, and this one always has full size. Most of the time it's 5 items, but sometimes there's 6. Oh yeah, Cindy Loves Jewelry is having an auction tomorrow night, and I think Barb is having one tonight. Barb, if you're still there, what time does your auction start? I did go and sign up for that auction last night. Okay, so this theme for this month is, usually they have a Halloween theme, but it doesn't look like they do this time. Alter ego is the theme on this one. So this first is the black charcoal peel off mask. These are really nice, these charcoal masks. It has the tube of the charcoal in there, and then something else in there, but these are nice. These peel off charcoal masks. I've gotten these before, other brands, but these are really nice, especially if you have a problem with blackheads. They work really well for that. Yes, they have very good stuff, Francis. It is definitely worth the, yeah. Oh, the blush is great. Yeah, I'm going to try this one because this one looks like the right color for me. And Brigio says, don't spare, repair, strengthen, and leave in masks. Okay, so this is a moisturizer and a leave-in mask. I've gotten other things, this product before, that were really good. I got a conditioner once from this product, and it was amazing. I loved it. Bye, Thelma. Are you leaving, Thelma? I will see you later. And the Everlasting Liquid Lipstick. Let's see, where's the prices on this? We'll get through this really quick. The peel off mask. Oh my God, $30 for that. Can you imagine? Yeah, that's the only way I'm ever going to get these products is if I get it in this box. I am not going to go pay $30 for a 1 or 2 shot mask. You're welcome. Oh yeah, Elizabeth tonight. Yeah, I will be watching Elizabeth tonight. And this is the Everlasting. This is a mascara, and it is Superhero Elastic Stretch Volumizing Mascara. This is a $24 mascara. I do get mascaras in here 3 or 4 times a year, which is perfect about when you want to replace your mascara. Oh, no, this is not the mascara. Sorry, wrong box. This is the mascara. Yep, nice. This is a nice brand. I've had this brand before. It's expensive, but it's really nice. It's a what did I say, $24 mascara. Let me get these out of the way. And then looks like another lipstick. This one is Kate Von D. This is Kat Von D. If y'all know her show, she's a tattoo artist, and her products are pretty good too. And this is a $20 lipstick, and it is, her stuff is actually, I like her lipsticks. They are long lasting. They do stay on, but nice lipstick. Good color too. This is a color I would use. And last item usually is always a palette. And this palette is Pure, and I get they do a lot of brushes too. I've gotten a lot of their brushes. Their brushes are awesome. And let's see what I forgot how much this one costs. This one is a $38 palette, and it is Midnight Masquerade palette. So I guess there's your somewhat Halloween theme. Their palettes are really highly pigmented for Pure. Pretty palette. So I will leave a link for the BoxyCharm if anybody's interested in the BoxyCharm. Yeah, it is. She does do pretty good makeup. Kat Von D is pulling down the bucks these days. She's got her hand in a little bit of everything. Okay, so let's do another giveaway. I have this, make sure this is the one. This is a Chico's necklace. I love this necklace. Just haven't gotten around. I photographed it, but have not gotten around to listing it. So I'm going to do a giveaway. So anybody who is interested in the Chico necklace, the question for that is, I have been showing you a box that I won on somebody's auction, on somebody's live giveaway. If you remember how I won it, what did I guess to win it? And the first one to get the right answer gets this nice Chico's necklace. It's in really good condition. It's really like new. It's in very good condition. Yes, going on Grumpy. That's it. The temperature. Boy, you're quick. Hard to be going on Grumpy. She is quick with the finger. Let's see. Did anybody guess temperature before going on Grumpy? Yeah, I did win it on Joan Brody, but what I guessed was the temperature to win it. Everybody agree that going on Grumpy got it first? Yep, Kathleen, it was temperature. Y'all are just not as fast as going on Grumpy. Okay, then this I really love. Vicki, these beads are some of the beads I'm going to send you to remake something for me. They're ceramic, and they look like the blue, but they're really pretty. So I want to do something with those. So I'm going to send those to you, Vicki. Add some of those pearls or something to them for me. Then the sterling silver Evil Eye bracelet. Yeah, I'm going to hold on to that because we're going to do our third giveaway with the sterling silver bracelet here. I believe she said this one was also, this looks really vintage too, guys. Let me look. I think she said that this one was also Italian, but I don't remember. Let me look here. No, it's marked 925, but I'll check it out later. I don't see the Italian stamp. It might be there somewhere, but this is really cute. It's really delicate, little heart, and they're set in little silver hearts, and they're kind of opened hearts. This is cute. I don't get much Evil Eye. I'm sorry, Vicki, you didn't speak up quick enough. I'll save some Evil Eye stuff for you, but I'm going to do a giveaway on that one. Well, unless I can find something else here. If you really want that one, I'll send it to you. Let me find something else to do a giveaway on. Let me throw a show through blah, blah. show a few more pieces and then we'll do another giveaway. Oh, this one has beautiful purple cat's eye beads. These are the glass cat's eyes and then the little seed beads. Yeah, these are all glass beads, but those cat's eyes are really beautiful. Beautiful. These are so much prettier when they're, I know they make them in plastic too, but in glass, they have so much more, I don't know, what would you call that? Yeah, I don't even know what to call that, but they're so much prettier in glass. Cindy, did you see? What did I miss, Barb? Send it to Susan? Oh, okay. Okay, so the this, you want me to send this to Susan? Okay, Barb. I will send it to Susan. Okay, I'm going to send this to whether she likes it or not to Vicky. You know what I found out? Miss Vicky sent me this oops, I have it backwards. This necklace. Let me take it off and show you. And this is a brand to look out for, guys. Really look out for this one. It had an actual signature on the back. It's sterling, and it's marked sterling on both the chain and the cross. Can I get it off here? This is a brand to look out for, though. Definitely look out for this one. I would put it up there with James Avery, definitely. It's Kit Carson, and it has an actual signature. But when I finally cleaned it up and was able to read what was on it, it has a peridot there, and the peridot's actually set in a 14 karat. And I thought that little hole was missing something, but when I cleaned it up, I realized it's sort of like a tree print, and it's a knot hole in a tree. It's supposed to be there, but it's from an artist named Kit Carson, who is a really highly award-winning silversmith, and all of his pieces are one of a kinds. So I found, believe it or not, the earrings that matched this online that somebody had just bought on auction. And because it's a one of a kind, they're probably dying to get their hands on this necklace, but it belongs to me, and his pieces are in museums. So keep an eye out for that. But the name is Kit Carson, and I believe he's out of Arizona. So people in Arizona, because he does have some galleries there, may see his stuff there. So look out for that brand for sure. But Vicky, you are getting that whether you want it or not. Then next here I have this. This is also 925. I remember that this has the this is pretty. It's very delicate. So we'll do this as a giveaway then. The rest of the silver I'm keeping, but we'll do this as the last giveaway here. So let me think about what I want to ask you guys on this. Yep, this has the 925 mark right there on the clasp in the usual place, like right there. I don't know if it was toward the end. Cindy pulled bless out and said black. Is the makeup? Do you have a question about the makeup? Yes, we are all crazy, that's for sure. Hi, Vicky R, new subscriber. Thank you so much. Welcome. Okay, so this question here is I got a good one. Okay, so I sent something to Prince Casserole in the mail, Does anybody know, if you've been watching Princess Casserole's videos or mine, then you will know the answer to this. I sent something in the mail to her husband. Does anybody know what it is? And be specific about what it was that I sent him. There were two of them. And whoever the first one to answer that correctly will get this. Yes, you know. If you don't know, you're going to have to go back and watch Princess Cass's video now. Cat brooch. That's right, Grumpy. You got it. It's a cat brooch. I sent him 2 cat brooches, and God, I hope he does dress up like a cat brooch for Christmas. I mean, for Halloween. That will be hysterical. I'm telling you, y'all can't beat going on Grumpy. She is really fast with the trigger finger. Yep. Okay, let's do a few more pieces and then I'll let y'all go. This is awesome. I love this. It's like a swallow kind of brooch. And it is not marked, but it's kind of that textured silver. And this one might be a good one to test my silver pen. I bought the silver pens and gold pen. Let me see what I did with it, like Angie got. Oh, you know what? I did have something else here. I wanted to do a giveaway on this, but we'll do that next week. Let's see what I do with my pens. I want to test the pen, the silver one, and then wear it for a week and see. Have you done that yet, Angie? Have you worn anything you've tested? Okay, so I do have your address, Barb, so I'll send that to you. Let me see if I missed anything. Well, somebody was asking something about the makeup. I'll put a link in the down below on the BoxyCharm and the links. Okay, so let's test this. I don't know if it's my lighting. I'm trying to decide if this is silver. It looks silver. Are you still there, Angie? Angie, let me know. What did you ask, Rebecca? Just text it to me, Rebecca, and I'll let you know whatever your question was on the BoxyCharm. Okay, so you have to kind of pump this to get it going. I haven't used it yet. Have you tested any of your stuff yet? Anybody that's been using these pens, have you actually worn any of it yet? Oh, you know what? I think this is supposed to be gold tone. Oops. Oh, well, it's silver now. Looks silver in my lighting, but it actually works really nicely. It goes on really nicely. You just don't want to double stroke it. Okay, so I tell you what, I'm going to have to, because this really looks silver until I started putting the pin on it. I'm going to finish this off of screen, and then I'm going to wear it for the whole week every day and see how it holds up. I won't wear it in the shower. Superhero black mascara. Yes. What do you want to know about the superhero black mascara? This one? Rebecca thinks Cindy has IT superhero black mascara. Yeah, it is it superhero black mascara. This is a good brand. I've had this brand before, and it is a good brand. Every time they come out with a new product, I think this is why they can offer this so cheaply, is all these companies, every time they come out with a new product, they put it in the box, and if you like it, you'll reorder it. And a lot of people do unboxings on the BoxyCharm. I mean, that's what their whole channel is about, is makeup unboxings. And so I think they sell a lot of makeup that way too, by letting you pre-test their product. And if you like it, you're going to rebuy it. You know, if it's a superior product, you're going to pay that price for it. Okay, Sephora, Ulta and Sephora have free birthday gifts. Cool. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, there was an eyeliner too. There was, I don't remember what brand that was. It's a black eyeliner. Oh, the cat. Nope, that was a lipstick. There was an eyeliner. I'll text you that information, Rebecca, if you're interested in the eyeliner. There was an eyeliner in there. I'll figure that out and send it to you. Okay, so let me finish off this box here real quick so I can let you ladies get back to your day. And next is this is more of that. Okay, yeah, this is a different one. This is more of the beading chain. I like this beading chain. And then the faux pearls, and they're all different sizes and styles of pearls, but this one's pretty. And this one has a tag. It is Robert Rose. Anybody familiar with Robert Rose? Oh, hi, Terry. That's my best friend there, Terry Cronin. She lives here locally with me. Known her for years. Her son and I, we met over, well, her son was a patient in my office to start with, but we met over cakes. We do cakes together. Her son is an award-winning chef. He is a celebrity chef, and that's who I learned to do cakes from. So say hi, Terry. I miss you too. I know we haven't seen each other in a while. She lives really close to my office, but she's at work in another city when I'm at work. But here is an earring. This one's a little heavier than these ones I usually get with this glitter. But the silver glitter earring, not branded. This is cute. I miss you too, Terry. We have got to get together here, girls. You got to get a day off besides just Sundays. Most of the Sundays I work, so when she's off, I'm at work. Meet Miss Vicky Porter, Terry. Miss Vicky Porter is a new friend. We have become friends in the last few months. She's a very awesome lady. This is kind of cool. This has a little vintage clasp. I need to open it though, it's a little tangled. It's a multicolored, like different metals, and they're knotted. And it does have a little tag that says something. Let's see what it says. God, I should have cleaned my glasses before I started this. You're off Tuesday through Friday this week? Oh, wow. This is Napier. This is a nice Napier. I like Napier. Nice Napier. Yes, Vicky is definitely energetic. Vicky is beautiful at jewelry making. She can knot pearls like nobody's business, even though she has some very severe arthritis. She can still knot pearls like this. Has an A on it. I don't know what that brand is. It does appear vintage. It's just a nice gold chain. I have a pendant that will be perfect for this. Anybody recognize that A? Oh, wait a minute. It does say something on the other side too. Artisan. I guess Artisan is the brand. Does have it does need some cleaning up, but I'll clean it up. And Joan did say she didn't clean anything, so it's not too bad though. A few things need cleaning, but it's really not bad. Okay, so this is perfect because I have a necklace that had 2 black cameos on it. So Artisan, the A is Napier. Really? Cool. Barb, what time did you say your auction was? I'm sorry, I missed it. Okay, I'll go watch that, Vicky, or not Vicky, I'm sorry. Vicky, get your video up. Finish that jar. Hey, you earned it. I'm telling you, if you want something made, send it to Vicky. Vicky does beautiful work. But I'll go watch your video since we're done. But anyways, I have another necklace that I believe I got in a jar that had 2 black cameos on it, and it was missing one. So this one needs some touch up with the gold pin, but I will add this to the necklace and make it complete again because it's really similar to the one I had. And this doesn't appear to be hand carved, but it is a real cameo. It has been possibly machine carved, but it's not a head glued down to a background. That's what you want to look for in cameos. To figure out if it has been hand carved, you should see tool marks. And right at the edges where the matrix in the back, you want to look at those edges to see if it's been glued down or if it's actually part of the matrix. Yeah, Vicky did start a channel, but she's only been able to get up a couple of videos because of some health issues, but she will be putting up more videos here. So check her out. Go ahead and subscribe to her so that when she does start putting up videos, you can see. She gets some really awesome stuff in her area, and her daughter also does jewelry and candles. Okay, then another charm or another necklace, and this says Twinkle Twinkle, and the Twinkle Twinkle looks like it was actually like embossed in there almost, or not embossed. Embossed is raised. Yeah, almost like stamped in. Nice long chain though. Okay, then another sterling star pendant. This one also, I believe she said, was Italian. She put quite a few pieces of silver in here. Joan is awesome. She is looking to downsize and get rid of all of her jewelry. So watch her channel and subscribe if you're not, because her wanting to get rid of stuff is going to be everybody else's benefit. This is nice and delicate too. This I will probably put in one of my girls' lots. And speaking of girls' lots, I did just list 3 girls' lots. They're £1 each on eBay. Each one has, all the jewelry has been cleaned. It's all good working jewelry. Each one of them has a working watch. The watch is like new. They don't look like they've been worn. And it's watches that look like, to me, they will fit young girls. You know, they have a smaller dial. They look appropriate. They have a brand new battery. They're working fine. And I will include one piece for mommy, but there's 3 of them that I just listed on eBay. So if anybody is interested in lots for little girls, this has little tiny pave set beads and pearls on the nylon line. This is a really fine nylon line, but this is cute. Be good for a little Easter outfit for a little girl or something to that effect. And then the last piece of sterling, and I'm glad she sent me this actually, because I do have a necklace with a bunch of these on it. It's the little birthstone charms, and this one is sterling. This one is marked 925. And it has the garnet stone in it and probably a CZ in the head. Yeah, Joan is Joan Brody, spelled Brodie, and going on grumpy is Barb. Did I say that backwards? Sorry if I did. Okay, cool. You subbed to Vicky a week ago. Cool. Yeah, Vicky. Now you gotta get going and get and then a little pendant. Another can't tell if that's glass, but I'll check it out later. This one looks like it might be acrylic, but pretty pendant. Almost done here, ladies. These are really cute, these little earrings. They have little black stones going down the middle, and they're well made, but they're not super heavy. So these are cute. I sent you a lot of, Nancy, if you're still on, I sent you a lot of post earrings. This is cute. Say, well, it's like Joan said, a lot going on here. It's got a heart, a little cross, a bead, and some pearls. This is cute though. Cute bracelet. This is cool. So Joan trying to get rid of her flies to my house. She sent me a fly brooch. You know how she's always chasing those flies around. Now she's sending them to me. Okay, then the little heart, silver heart pendant. And oh, somebody wanted this Pisces that was on Joan's show that day. Whoever that was, just send me your email and I'll mail it to you. Just pay the shipping. You can have it. It'll probably be like $266, something like that to ship it. Or I'll just put it in an envelope or something. But whoever wanted that, if you're on, I'll go back and look. But whoever that was, you can have that. So just send me your information. Might have been Jerry. Was it you? Are you on, Jerry? And then a silver heart or silver flower. And a keychain. This is cool. And this totally looks vintage. This is awesome. I kind of like that. I did notice the other day, I was looking up a keychain that I got in a jar that looked vintage. Some of those vintage keychains actually sell 20, 30 bucks. So if you've got one with advertising, look it up. It might be worth listing. So I don't know how many people are left, but this is the last thing on, this is I can do all things, which is part of a Bible verse. I can do all things in Christ. And it's a copper. It just says I can do all things in Christ on both sides, but it's copper. And that was the, oh, wait a minute. Then another little, this looks like a CZ pendant here. And this looks rhodium plated. It's not silver, but it does look like a CZ as opposed to a crystal. So that was it. Thank you so much, Joan. I love every piece of it. It was beautiful stuff. Oh, wait a minute. Keep finding more. Another brooch. I love this brooch. I think I'm going to wear this one. This one is, this one looks like Monet quality. It's that kind of gold quality. Let me look here and see. Yeah, I don't see a mark on it, but it does have that gold look that Monet and quality that Monet has. And then the Christmas brooch with the little dangles on the Christmas brooch. And this one is Kenneth Cole. So that's it, guys. So we're done, so we can chat for a few minutes. So let me try and figure out what y'all are talking about. You were serious in your bikini, not to be confused with a bikini. Okay. Hi, Queen Leah's Jim. Jims, how are you? So, thank you, Liz. I will be probably trying to do my lives every Sunday going forward, guys, around this same time. It's after Angie and before before Makeup Zombie, so I'm trying not to, come on when there are a ton of people on. Just happened to be a lot of people on today with special things going on. So did anybody catch what time? I know it's probably in the feed, but it's hard to keep up with. Yeah, I like the dangly Christmas brooch. Did anybody catch when Barb said their auction starts tonight? Bye, San Juana. So, everybody having a good Sunday? Looks like I'm down to the hardcores right now. Hey, you guys, if you haven't hit that thumbs up, hit the thumbs up on your way out, please. Looks like you caught us a little bit late, Queen Leah. We did do a few giveaways today, and we did look at some BoxyCharm makeups. I'm gonna leave the BoxyCharm link down in the description for y'all. If anybody's interested in that, it's a really good deal. Oh, do you not have that video up yet? Good night, Rebecca. I will go check out your channel to see if there's anything I haven't seen yet. And I will see you too, San Juana. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. How can you tell? Usually acrylic, well, for one, if you click it together with another piece of acrylic, you can kind of tell the difference, but the acrylic won't have the glass usually is cold, and the acrylic won't be. And you just kind of have to look, kind of figure it out after looking at it for long periods of time. But also on faceted pieces, usually you can see the difference in the way the facets are made. Like the facets a lot of times will be more crisp on a glass piece than on an acrylic piece. The acrylic facets are a little more rounded on the edges. And also by looking at the inside of the bead, acrylic usually, because it's machine cut, will be very squared off. And glass pieces, the really inner edges, and this is like, you can't always see that, so it's harder to tell, but like on a bead, the inner edges of the glass will be kind of smoothed out. So there's little details that you kind of see when you look. And usually the difference between acrylic and plastic, like plastic is just, they're kind of similar, but plastic is really cheaper and lighter weight, and you tend to see seams. And with acrylic, their seams are a little better hidden, and it's got more weight to it. Like on an acrylic bangle versus a plastic bangle, the acrylic bangle is going to be heavier than the plastic. So I don't know if that helps, but I'll try and show some examples between them in another video. But I am going to go ahead and sign off now. So thank you, everybody. And I will put up some videos during the week, and I'll see everybody next Sunday again in my live, same time, 4 o'clock Eastern. And if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe, hit the like button, the thumbs up, and the bell icon. Okay, thanks, Susan. No problem. I'll get that stuff out this week. Thank you all. Anybody else who want to give away, please be sure to get me your address. Thank you, guys. See you later.